Hey travelers, my podcast episode on car camping was really well received, so I thought I'd sit down and make a shorter, more condensed video for those of you that just want to get to the point. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things I wish I knew before we went car camping. And this video is mainly for those that will be traveling in the US. If you want to hear more about car camping and road tripping, then give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. I want to start with one of my most frequently asked questions, which is, where do you park when you're sleeping and do you feel safe while you're sleeping? There's a lot of options of places that you can park when you're car camping, and a lot of those options are free. And yes, we did sleep in Walmart parking lots at times, but I do want to note that not all Walmarts allow overnight parking, so make sure you double check before you stay the night. But we also parked at truck stops, gas stations, dispersed camping, and campsites as well. The number one rule is to not park somewhere overnight if you don't feel safe. I won't go into too much detail about free places to park because I do have a blog about that I will link below, but let me know if you'd like a full video just on places to park for free. I will say that our preferred place to park was Pilot Travel Centers. It's a really nice truck stop chain that has showers and feels very safe to park at night. This leads me to my second thing I wish I knew when I was car camping, which is also a money-saving tip, and it's that you can find places to pay for showers without paying the full price of staying at a campground or at a motel. Between truck stops and campgrounds, we were able to pay for showers between $3 and $15. Whether you're traveling solo or as a couple like we did, this will save you so much money in the long run. Even paying for a $15 shower is going to save you money compared to the starting rate at most campgrounds, which is about $25, and the starting rate at motels and Airbnbs, which is about $50 a night. Now, the next thing I wish I did was do more research into what the weather conditions were going to be like at the destinations we were going to at that specific time of the year. Don't just assume that because it's summer you don't have to worry about the weather and it'll be warm enough for you to sleep in the car. In some states, the temperatures are so high that it's too hot to sleep in the car in the summer. And in other places with more deserty locations, even in the summer, temperatures can drop very low and be very cold to sleep in. Just do a little bit more deep diving into what the temperature is going to be when you're going to be there so that you're prepared for sleeping in those temperatures. Being prepared also means remembering water. We all know that we need water on a daily basis just to survive, but when you're car camping, you need to be more intentional about the sources of your water. Whether the water is for drinking, cleaning, or cooking, you need to make sure that you don't run out of water while on your trip. We made sure to have 2 gallons of water with us at all times. We kept a large Yeti tumbler full of ice to cool down our drinking water on super hot days. You can usually just refill it at gas stations. We also purchased an Osprey water pack to stay hydrated all day while hiking and exploring. There are so many places to refill your water packs at national parks, but also gas stations and rest stops were key sources for our water. And again, we made sure to have jugs of water in the car just in case we couldn't find a new source of water. And the last thing I wish I knew when we went car camping was to stay flexible, but also en route. You want to know where you're going so that you can be prepared for things like the weather and where you're going to be sleeping, but don't let that prevent you from taking more or less time to get where you're going and maybe veering off the path a little bit along the way. The best part about a road trip is that you're in charge of the route. Don't feel like you have to stick too strictly to a schedule and enjoy the drive. At the same time, make sure you're being safe and prepared. That's the 5 things I wish I knew before I went car camping. If you liked this video, don't forget to let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.